Welcome back, everybody, to Synalytics Crypto. Thank you for being here. My name is Mike. We're going to go through a couple of things here today. We're going to talk about Cardano. We're going to talk about the bull run possibly coming back. But before we get into that, you guys, I just want to appreciate all of my new subs, all of the people who have been faithfully watching all of my videos. In yesterday's video about Luxo, we went over the details of the $1,000 Cardano giveaway that we'll be doing. So I will briefly go over that again real quick. If you already know the details, you can skip later to the content. But for those of you who are new, if there's any new subs here, appreciate you guys being here. What we're doing is I'm going to be giving away $1,000 worth of Cardano. Yes, and I want to do that early on this channel before I have any success at all as a YouTuber. I would like to be able to say that I decided to give away to the people who have been supporting my channel since the beginning, and it's a good way to do it with an early amount of subs so that everybody has a decent chance of winning. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be giving away $250 worth of Cardano to 4 lucky winners. Now, to qualify, all you have to do obviously is have a Cardano address so I can send it to you. I need you to go and I need you to look at my Cardano videos, and I need you to comment and like down below, and of course you have to be subbed. So I don't know which video, guys, I'm going to choose to do the giveaway yet. I'm probably going to pick one of them that's got a little bit more action on it, because I'd like to have a good random generator sequence generated and have this be completely, totally numerically random and have it be as fair as possible for my subscribers. So the one that's got, I think, the most at the end is going to be the one ultimately that I choose, but you never know, I might choose one of the ones that's in the middle. But anyways, I'm looking forward to giving away some money to you guys. I think you guys deserve it. You've been here supporting me from the beginning. I really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much for all the encouragement that you're giving me. I really like that you guys are liking this channel and you're liking my approach to things. And, you know, we're not going to be selling you guys tickets to the moon, because that's unrealistic. We're not talking about 100,000% gains and all that stuff overnight. You know, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. And we're just trying to enjoy the ride. But got a couple more things to say towards the end of this video, but looks like my next video will be the one I'm going to have to do for the giveaway. From last I checked here, I had 950 subs, so that was quite a big response. That was quite a big jump in viewership and subscribership, so I appreciate that. I think we're going to be hitting 1,000 subs by probably tomorrow, so I'm looking forward to giving away some money to you guys. Look at the market, guys. We're climbing out of what has been ultimately a triple dip within the last 72 hours. And from what I see, from the positive news I see on this Monday here, is there's a lot of institutional money coming back in. There's a lot of things happening. I've been jumping around trying to follow, you know, some of the news and some of the other things that some of the YouTubers that I follow have been talking about. Came across a couple of things I do want to point out later. Hate to throw shade, but fair warning, I'm going to be throwing a little bit of shade in this video just because some of the stuff that's happening is absolutely ridiculous. Anyways, we were down into the 1.3 trillions, you guys, and then we've bounced up probably a good $200 billion over the last 24 to 32 hours. Strong comeback. The 24 hours looking good. The 1 hour, of course, is bouncing back into the green. This has been going from green to red, from red to green. Because there's a lot of people on the sideline that have been putting money in, waiting for these pullbacks. So these pullbacks have definitely been on a multiple level, not just a singular level. Doesn't mean that we're out of the woods here, you guys. There has been a decent pullback in Bitcoin, but we're kind of in that place where, I mean, if you still look at some of the 7 days, we're in a lot of red. But money is sitting on the sideline, either waiting to come in or just starting to jump in. Like one of the videos I said a couple days ago, keep an eye on what's happening with the news coming out, because I think you're going to see a lot of people coming out saying that these big agencies are buying a lot of Bitcoin. I know that Twitter has come out and they're talking about issuing kind of the same thing that MicroStrategy did. They're trying to basically raise about $1.5 billion so they can probably buy Bitcoin with it. If they do that, that's just more fuel to the fire and just proves the narrative that this is not just the same kind of market we were looking at in 2017. I see a lot of people trying to compare what's happening now with what happened in 2017. Excuse me. I just don't see that, because we're in a different place now. Tons more institutional money coming in. But I just wanted to go over the market health before I jump back into what we're really talking about here, and that's Cardano. It held up very, very, very well. We were staying in the $1.30 range. Excuse me, guys. And a lot of people were talking about the fact that they think Cardano, of course, because a lot of projects, once they hit that mainnet, it's the buy the rumor, sell the news starts to kick in, right? You get all those people who are they catch the run up and then they sell off, and you see a lot of even really good projects, they kind of drop off. It's like, and you think to yourself, well, why wouldn't there be more money coming in once the mainnet is launched? Because these things started with the ICO craze and boom in 2017. Everybody was buying the rumor, sell the news. I don't think that applies with Cardano. I said that before, and I'll say it again, and I'll prove my thesis here. Number one, Cardano's got over 70% of what's out there staked, which should say a lot to you guys, because they're making money on a project that they're probably holding for the long term, and that's very wise of them, because if you find the right projects, you hold them long term. That HODL mentality has proven over the course of time to be very successful. Now, this is the perfect project to do that with, because here we have a project that had a lot of hype when it first came out, and obviously they're now starting to implement all of these things that they've been talking about, and you know, the sky really is the limit for Cardano. But it didn't have the big drop off. Now, it's not pumping like some of the other coins that are in the market right now, because we are definitely having a comeback moment in crypto. There's a lot of good things happening, especially with Bitcoin. It always starts with Bitcoin. He's the king daddy. But Cardano's hung strong. It was $1.30, $1.32. It was in the green when a lot of things were in the red over the past couple days. So to me, that showed actually more market strength than weakness. I did not expect Cardano to have a massive drop off after March 1st. So obviously, those things have yet to be seen. There could still be some things playing out, but I think we're going to kind of settle a little bit here. And when the news starts coming out that Cardano is starting to implement other cryptocurrency projects to their platform in any way, shape, or form, to any degree, I think that the next leg up to about the $2 range within the month of March is something that we're going to probably see start to play out in the next week or two. Even if it's just based on fundamentals. And if the overall bull market starts to kick back in, then the gloves are off, guys. You can pretty much throw a dart at the dartboard, and anything you hit and stick is going to make money. But that's not the kind of risk I personally like to take in a bull market. I like to be in solid projects. Now, speaking of solid projects, you guys, it's kind of funny how if you go back and you watch my video about Nord Finance, you'll see that I kind of started talking about this because I discovered it, started looking into it, started looking at the partnerships they were making, and I knew it was just a matter of time before some of the bigger, more influential money market moving YouTubers came in and started to find it. Well, the first one of them has found it. Unfortunately, it's BitBoy. If you watched my Cartesi video, you know how I feel about BitBoy. I'm not a fan. This is the little bit of shade we're going to talk about here today. Anyways, the point is he now talked about, because now he talks about almost more than once a day now, he's got a new list of coins that are going to go to the moon, and they're going to 100x, and they're going to do all this stuff. He's the ultimate clickbait. I can't stand BitBoy's clickbait titles. I just don't like them. I'm kind of pissed that this guy got a hold of one of my early gems and is now pumping it to the moon, which I knew eventually was going to happen. But seeing it happen, and of course the price action on Nord has kicked in pretty hard, you guys, just because of the mere mention of somebody like BitBoy. And sure, it's great to pump the coin or whatever, but if you're looking into a project like this for long term, you really don't want to see that kind of stuff, because with the pumps come the dumps. And then what happens is you get a lot of people who bought this expecting it to go higher, and then there's a pullback and it dumps on them, and then they're kind of bummed, and it leaves a bad taste in their mouth, and then they just associate that project with a bad taste in their mouth, and I hate to see it happen. But when I was bringing this up, this project was based on fundamentals. It had a very, very low market cap. I mean, this is the highest the market cap has ever been. The trading volume shot through the roof. It's a max supply of only 10 million coins. So this is a really, really good project, you guys. I don't want this kind of action. Look at that, 24-hour low to 24-hour high. This thing tripled within 24 hours for the mere mention. So what I'm trying to say essentially is keep an eye on some of the videos I'm doing, you guys. I'm trying to bring you good projects early. I'm not going to promise you 100x gains and stuff like that. That's not realistic. What I want to do is I want to be able to show that you can do this without the pump and dumpers. You don't have to follow these guys. You don't have to put money into a project just because they talk about it, because genuinely by the time you do that, it's too late. We want to find good projects before that happens. Now look, this is an asset that has gone up quite a bit in the last 24 hours. We were down here kind of chilling. We breached through all-time highs, and then, you know, obviously we're smashing through that now. But what I want to show is even at that particular all-time high that we're at right now of just under $17, look at the market cap. $14 million, just under $14 million. Is this something with solid fundamentals that could easily be a 10xer for you? Is this something that's going to be at least in the $100 million market cap range? Absolutely. It's just a matter of time. This is a great project, you guys. And I just want to go, it just goes to show that you've got to find these projects early, and there are eventually people like the Bit Boys and the Crypto Chicos and even the Elio trades. I like Elio, but yeah, you guys, look, when you have that kind of power to move markets, it's almost way too tempting to just not take advantage of that. And I hate to say it, and you know, I'm not trying to accuse anyone of anything. I'm just saying, you guys, information like that is very, very valuable. And a lot of times I'll go look and I'll research, you know, I'll look at BitBoy's picks of the day or whatever it's going to be. He's got so many of them. He just basically is just picking all these things. And sure, he's got a research team behind it and whatever, but don't tell me that these guys aren't putting money into these projects before they release the information, because you can see the pump. The initial pumps happen before this information even comes out. So when the information comes out and these things blow off the top, and then it's like, well, it's too easy and it's too tempting to at least maybe take your initial investment out, and now you're sitting on something for free. So, you know, I don't like what I'm seeing. I think it's really starting to hurt the cryptocurrency industry. And like I said in videos before, when I'm watching stuff, I'm also digesting information. I'm reading things. I'm following along what the public has to say, because it's really all about us, guys. We are the public. We are the ones who drive the market. We're the ones who are investing in these markets. So it's important what we have to say. And I'm seeing a lot of people with bad taste in their mouth. They're clowning on boys like BitBoy now. People are getting sick and tired of it. I know some people love the guy because he probably made them a lot of money, but all he wants to do is shill you his Bybit tutorial, and you know, he's out there and he's gambling with big money. He's gambling with life-changing money every day, and he's always claiming how he always comes out on top, and no matter what he does, he always wins, right? I don't buy it. I think that he loses money sometimes, big money, and then he has to kind of work his little things so he can make money off his subscribers. And I don't dig it. He's always toting himself and about being the #1 crypto guy and all this other stuff like that. I don't understand why he's the #1 guy. I wish that somebody else would knock him off his spot, because this dude needs a big fat piece of humble pie. I'm so sick and tired of the crap that him and some of these other cronies are pulling. So you guys, be careful with what you invest in. Be careful who you follow. Be careful what kind of information you digest. These guys are not looking out for you. I sure as heck don't see any of them doing any giveaways, right? I mean, here we are. We're Synalytics Crypto. We don't even have 1,000 subscribers yet. I can't wait to give away $1,000, because I want to give back to the people who support me. Because when I do have a big channel and I am up there and my tech increases and all these things happen and I'm competing with the big boys, I want to be able to say, hey, you know, I'm actually the kind of guy who's all about my subscribers. I will never shill you Bybit. I will never do paid tutorials or paid advertisements to talk about somebody's product so that they can make a sale. We will never do that. We are always going to be legit here. We're always going to be giving good information. I'm going to continue to put my time into try and find good things for you early, like Nord Finance, guys like Luxo, like Omi. I mean, there's a lot of good things out there, and I'm going to try and give you more of those. And I can't wait to be able to get those to you early, so by the time they come out, I can say, ha, I beat the big boys to this one. It's fun for me. I really, really enjoy what I do. So you guys, thank you for being here. If you made it this far in the video, please like and subscribe if you do want to support this channel. We're trying to get to that 1,000. Please, again, go back to the beginning if you really want to get the details. I don't want anyone to feel like they didn't understand the parameters of this giveaway. It's pretty easy, guys. Go to my Cardano videos, leave a comment and do a thumbs up, interact with the people in there. You have to be subscribed. You have to have an ADA address, because I'm not giving away anything other than ADA. Don't ask me if you win to give you some Ethereum or give you some Bitcoin or Litecoin or whatever coin you're into. This is a strictly Cardano based giveaway. And so with that being said, I appreciate you joining me. Have a great night. I will be looking later on tonight after I have dinner and seeing where we're at, and tomorrow's video will probably be doing the giveaway. So I'm just as excited as you guys are. Thank you very much for the support of this channel, and I will see you on the next video. Peace.